Abby Steiner just revealed some major information, and the haters gonna have something to say. They're gonna try to say she's just putting something out because she didn't make the Olympic team. Haters are gonna hate, but it's obvious to everybody that was watching the great Abby Steiner run that she still wasn't 100%. And with that being said, she still almost made the Olympic team. That just lets you know how fantastic of an athlete Abby Steiner is, how special of an athlete and a runner she is, and just a humble person. That's what I think that gets me the most, that the haters put out the negative energy, and Abby Steiner is a really good person, a nice person. Check out what she had to say.
Hold up. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
So Abby just put out about a year ago, I shut down my season early to get double Haglandis surgery on my feet. While needed at that time, it would mean a shortened timeline to get ready for the Olympics. I was willing to try to make that happen and poured a lot of work into the rehab of both of those feet. After returning to jogging at the end of November 2023, I ramped it up from there and hit the ground running at the beginning of December. I pushed through probably a month of some of the hardest workouts of my life before I started feeling similar symptoms again in my left foot. With it being an Olympic year and being the competitor I am, I figured I could tough things out for the next few months to get to trials. We threw essentially every single thing you can do for a foot at my symptoms, yet I was struggling big time. I was often limping around before and after my practices and getting through on sheer willpower to fulfill a lifelong dream. Things progressively got worse as outdoor seasons went along, and I ended up having to pull out of a couple meets before trials due to not even being able to tolerate jogs or walking drills at practice. Again, with it being so close to trials, I was going to show up on that line to make a team no matter what. After running rounds at the USA trials, I returned home and wasn't able to properly walk around my house for about 2 weeks. I got my third MRI of the season, which showed us that there was more bone spur and a partial tear in my Achilles tendon, which meant it was time to shut it down and get surgery again. I've been trying to find a reason for this season and have definitely been feeling all emotions with this. This sport can be really, really hard sometimes, but I also have dealt with enough adversity to know that greatness is usually on the other side of these mountains. Most of all, I really love running pain free, and I can't wait to get back to that. I have a really good team around me, and I'm thankful for that during these times. I'm going to fight like heck to be back. See you on the track again soon ish. And as you see right here, that's her foot. Once again, thank you, Abby Steiner, for clearing this up. We knew that you was not 100%. We can tell something wasn't right, but you're definitely gonna get back to 100% for 2028 in LA, and you're going to make the team and dominate. And it's good that I'm just so happy she put that out, because the haters was just thinking, oh, she got smoked and she wasn't good and she's not the fast Abby and blah 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 blah. Just to find out that Abby has been suffering with injuries the whole time, but just the strong woman that she is, she tried to fight through and make the Olympic team and barely missed it. And she was barely able to run. What a strong woman. Abby Steiner is by far one of the strongest people that I know as far as athletes, because she is going to fight through everything and try her best to do what she is trying to do and just make the team. And she gave her effort. Could have probably been on the 4x1. Probably decided that's not gonna work for her, obviously, because she's in pain. But I just feel so bad for her, because she deserves it. So hopefully she can get these feet healed up, because she deserves to be on a Olympic team. Like I said, it's just these injuries keep happening at the wrong time. So once again, Abby, we are rooting for you. Get back to 100%. Take your time, however long that needs to be. And for a fact, we all know in 2028, Abby Steiner will be on the Olympic team in the 200 meters, because she deserves it. She's a great person, has great character, and she's a great runner. Just been dealing with some injuries that's difficult. And a lot of the people that may have negative comments, if y'all had those same injuries and y'all are not even athletes, you probably wouldn't be able to go to work and do anything during the day. Probably would be complaining. But she's so strong and just so laser focused that she still tried to compete, even do all this was going on. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Looking forward more towards race execution and wins versus time, but it's going to take something faster beyond that video.